This is going to blow your mind. Oh my gosh, I am literally back in Spain. Disculpe, ¿puede ayudarme?
Sí, ¿en qué le puedo ayudar?
Perfecto, pues ¿puede indicarme dónde está la estación de tren más cercana?
Sí, por supuesto.
This is the sickest and most futuristic language tool I've ever seen. It literally immerses you into a new country and has you speaking the language right in your own house. Hello language learners, I am so excited for this week's video. 2 weeks ago while doing some language study, I stumbled on this site called Immerse.me. It said it was a totally immersive language learning platform where you can immerse yourself into a new country virtually and then learn and practice that language. I've tried a ton of language learning apps, but I had never seen anything like that before. But I said, why not? And I gave the demo a shot, and boy, they got me instantly. It's a really cool platform and I became a huge fan instantly. I literally jumped to Spain and was having a full discussion about the impact of new technologies. And it wasn't just insert a word here or there. It was a full sophisticated back and forth conversation with a Spaniard. Then I went to a cafe where I was standing inside the cafe ordering food in Spanish and going back and forth with the server. I had never seen a better example of learn vocabulary in its context until now. On top of that, what made this especially cool for me is that they have a nice set of advanced conversations on top of the beginner and intermediate practice sets that they have. Okay, so I was so instantly sucked into the platform that I actually reached out to the Immerse.me team who built it and asked them if they would let me make a video about the platform. They not only said yes, but they also sent me an account with all the content unlocked for me to explore and make this video so I can share this video with you all. So, a really cool and unique platform and a caring and passionate team behind it. Now you can understand better why I was waiting the entire week to finally sit down right here and record this video for you. Okay, preamble over, let me show you a preview of what Immerse.me looks like and then walk you through a bit about how it works. Ya sabes, vamos al lío. Let's dive in and explore. The great thing is you can do this on a VR headset like Oculus Quest, but you can also do it on your computer, and I was doing it on my phone yesterday too. So there's many options. First up, head to immerseme.com. Then you log in. There's actually a free demo account you can use that I'll share with you at the end of the video. Once you're in the site, you browse through the language options they have, and they have a fantastic set of languages already. And the day after I recorded this actually, I saw a post from the team saying that they're adding new content and new languages like Portuguese, Arabic, and Russian. So there's great things on the way. Alright, once you're logged in, you find a conversation subject in a level you like. They have beginner, intermediate, and advanced conversations, and a ton of different subjects. You can talk about animals, movies, music, practice for interviews, give directions, the whole 9 yards. I'm gonna jump to a lesson I bookmarked that I like to practice ordering food at a cafe. So before you jump into the conversation, you can take a look at the vocab you're going to learn, the grammar you're going to practice, and see a full script of the conversation that you can also download and save. There's a couple of different practice modes you can do to practice pronunciation and speaking, spelling, translation, and otherwise. But let's jump into the first mode to practice pronunciation and speaking. You can adjust the mode in a couple of other settings, and you're off.
Hola, buenas tardes, ¿desea algo?
Hola, ¿tiene bocadillos?
Vale, ¿de qué lo quiere?
So here we are inside of a cafe. You're chatting with a native speaker in full Spanish as if you were there, but there's no pressure. You can take your time if you'd like, and you have help when you need it. So let's see how I do. Me gustaría un bocadillo de jamón serrano con lechuga y tomate, por favor.
Tienes este, que es jamón serrano con lechuga y tomate.
Gracias. ¿Y cuánto cuesta?
Vale, pues serían $2.80.
Pues aquí tienes. Gracias.
Hasta luego.
And just like that, you've ordered food at a cafe with a native Spanish speaker. After running through a couple of different cafe conversations here in the virtual world, you're going to be so ready to go into a real cafe and order with a real person, wherever you live, or when you travel somewhere that you can. Now let's peek at some of the other modes, and then afterward I'll show you a cool advanced conversation. In the typing mode, you get to practice writing Spanish. They feed you the spelling of the words to get the hang of it, and you type them in. Then you jump to spelling mode, where they stop feeding you the words this time, but you hear them and you write them and spell what you hear to practice your writing and spelling. In translation mode, they feed you lines in English and you translate them to Spanish or whatever language you're learning. And then when you're feeling like a language champ, you head over to immersion mode, where you have the full conversation without anything given to you. Let's jump into an advanced conversation I really enjoyed about technology. This one is about the impact of industrialization and new technologies. The cool thing about this platform is that there are conversation topics you wouldn't even think to practice in the language that you're learning. So this exposes you to them and gives you context and a vocabulary to talk about a whole host of things. Now, here's something super cool. You have a couple of extra helpful options. You can slow down the speaking if they're going too fast, you can look at translations if you need, and you can always skip a phrase if it's giving you too much trouble, then practice it and come back to ace it the next time around. What's especially cool too is that a lot of the conversations are a choose your own adventure kind of thing. So based on the responses you give, the person speaking to you will respond to you differently, and you can steer the conversation to different directions.
Soy Esteban.
Encantado. ¿Cuál piensas que es el impacto negativo de las nuevas tecnologías?
Pues creo que tienen un gran impacto sobre el medio ambiente.
¿Puedes explicar cómo?
Pues hombre, al producir y consumir aparatos tecnológicos se genera mucha basura electrónica.
En balance, ¿cómo piensas que nos han impactado?
A mi parecer son positivas, pero se han de usar con cuidado.
I'm really just floored. This is such a great concept, and I'm so happy the Immerse Me team got together to build this platform. One more thing to show you why I'm so excited about this platform. The diversity of content they have is awesome. You can practice for so many situations like going to the store, checking in a hotel, practicing for a job interview. You get to have a back and forth conversation with a native speaker right in your own home whenever you want.
Perfecto, pues ¿puede indicarme dónde está la estación de tren más cercana?
Sí, por supuesto. Siga esta calle recta y en el semáforo gira a la izquierda. Después cruce otra calle y encontrará al final de la calle la estación.
I hope you enjoyed the video and are excited to try out this new and exciting way to learn languages. If you want to give this a shot, you can head to immerseme.com and use the free demo account to start practicing languages. Just type in demo for both the username and password and you're off to the races. Give it a shot and let us know how it goes. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, and also give us your opinion on what you think the future of language learning is going to look like in 10 years, given that we have tools like this today. Sending good vibes and energy to you all, and hasta la próxima. So what do you think about virtual reality?